From WEEK, we've got you covered. This is 25 News at 6.
All right, Gianna, from red to green. It's that time of year again when everything turns green. St. Patrick's Day back in full swing in the River City.
Yeah, after 2 years, the Peoria St. Patrick's Day Parade returns to downtown. Alex Gall is live in Peoria, where thousands will line the streets tomorrow morning. Alex?
All of the signs were terrible from the start. 10-year-old Troy Irving was down, hit by a driver who didn't stop. It's Thursday evening. I'm Tidar Lopez.
And I'm Amber Kriska. A twisted bike and a single shoe were seen on the pavement. The injuries to the child were obvious, but it appears that battle is over. Darnisha Mitchell joins us now. And Darnisha, you've been talking to his mom, and this is just heartbreaking. She tells you they are preparing to say goodbye to Troy.
Yeah, it's been such a devastating last 48 hours for this family. Such a sad story. Irvin is described by his family as an adventurous kid who loves basketball and football. He was riding his bike when he was hit Tuesday night around 7:15.
Well, tonight, the world watches as the conflict in Ukraine ramps up, and Russian President Vladimir Putin ordering a strike against their neighbors last night.
Yeah, so the local reaction is pouring in after Russia's invasion. We see higher prices at the pump and a humanitarian crisis. Alex Gall now with the main takeaways. Alex?
Hey, Tyler and Amber. Yeah, we've been working on and getting those reactions from local lawmakers today. The consensus is no matter what your politics here at home, the humanitarian crisis and unity should come before assigning blame.
Well, several local schools have reported student fights in the last several months in hallways and beyond.
We've seen the video. Now a new report examines that disturbing trend. India Afriye in studio with a closer look at this research. India?
Tyler, Amber, at the start of the school year, a resource officer was injured after a fight at Bloomington High School. Just a few days later, multiple arrests were made after Peoria High School students brawled in the streets. You can find social media pages dedicated to the many fights in Pekin. And at the start of this month, fights between Manual, Central, and Richwood students poured into the streets after a basketball game at Bradley University.
And we have breaking news just into our 25 newsroom. NBC Chicago is reporting that Governor Pritzker is expected to announce a plan tomorrow to phase out the state's indoor mask mandate.
As we understand it so far, the plan is to drop the mask before March 1st, but that would not include schools. Governor Pritzker apparently wants to give administrators more time before removing the classroom mandate. The governor has said that hospitalization reduction would be key to removing the mask mandate. A big development there. Of course, we'll be following that for you on 25 News today starting at 4:30. We want to update the breaking news in Normal this afternoon. Police say that a situation with an armed man that shut down one of the largest intersections in that city is now over, and they did not shoot him.
Yeah, police in Normal say the man was throwing items at passing vehicles at College Avenue and Veterans Parkway and had a look-alike gun and pleaded at police to shoot him. Officers eventually used a stun gun to stop him and take him into custody.
He was also then taken to a hospital for observation. We understand there were no injuries, and the intersection there, a major intersection, College and Veterans, is now reopened in Normal. U.S. teams are advancing at the Olympic Games, going for gold in baseball and in basketball.
And Team USA is celebrating a big win on the soccer field. NBC's Liz McLaughlin is live in Tokyo with more.
Iconic soccer stars Carly Lloyd and Megan Rapinoe scored 2 goals each in Thursday's game. That, along with a late defensive effort, helped them survive against Australia, which had a dramatic comeback. That sealed the deal for an Olympic medal. The U.S. earning medals in other sports, making their Olympic debut, including a bronze in skateboarding and a silver in sport climbing Thursday. And karate is underway right now. We've got a gi to show you. You'll see the athletes competing in these. There's 2 disciplines they'll be competing in, kata and kumite, which is the combat version. But you'll have to get your fill here in Japan. It won't be on the program in Paris. Live in Tokyo, I'm Liz McLaughlin. Tyler, Amber, back to you.
All right, thank you, Liz. And just a couple of days left. What medals are still on the line, Liz?
2 exciting gold medal games today in beach volleyball, going after a medal streak of 25 years. We've got the A team, Alex Kleinman and April Ross. They will be playing against Australia. And then we also have the women's basketball team taking on Serbia. They're going for 7 consecutive golds.
Intense snow will remain a significant threat for some of you a little while longer tonight, but the hazards on the roadways likely to linger for several more hours. It's Thursday evening. I'm Tyler Lopez.
And I'm Amber Kriska. Thank you for joining us. We'll get to this massive pileup in a moment.
Incredible.
But we do have team coverage of the second major snowstorm this month, and we have Chief Meteorologist Chuck Collins tracking it all. And Chuck, about another hour of heavy snowfall for some parts of the area.
That's right, Amber and Tyler. The heavy snowfall moving east of the Illinois River toward the Twin Cities, so you have another bout of heavy snow, and then it all ends later on tonight. But the wind will continue, along with blowing and drifting and poor visibility.
All right, Chuck. Southbound Interstate 39 is closed at El Paso because of a major pileup. These are viewer pictures now. State police say the crash scene is several hundred yards long, and it involves approximately 100 vehicles, including an ISP squad car.
So far, there are no reports of injuries in this crash. We've also been able to get some video from viewers there. We understand traffic in that area closed. Southbound 39, traffic being routed onto Illinois 251, but we also have crashes on Interstates 55 and 74 tonight. The roads are slick, many still snow-covered, as you just saw.
Yeah, we head to meteorologist Devin Mashuli, who is in the 25 weather tracker live in East Peoria. Devin, how are the roads looking there?
Hi, Amber and Tyler. Yeah, we're just heading on to the McCluggage Bridge, and you can see not looking too good. Most of the highways and the main roads, you can kind of make a passable lane, so that is actually what you're seeing here. But when you head to the back roads or you head to the exits, very snow-packed, very slushy, very dangerous situation because of all the snow that continues to fall.
All right, thank you, Devin. And when the snow falls, it's not just public works drivers who have to take on the rough road conditions.
They're just about everywhere today, and Alex Gall had a chance to talk to local contractors who plow that snow. He's live in East Peoria tonight. Alex?
Hey, Tyler, Amber, when the snow falls, like you said, like it is right now, it's time for most of us to stay inside. But for some of us, it's time to go to work. We spoke to local contractors who've been plowing dozens of driveways and parking lots, sometimes 3 or 4 times just today. As the snow keeps falling, those plows will continue to work tonight. And for now, reporting in East Peoria, I'm Alex Gall, 25 News. Back to you in that warm studio.
It's a little nicer. Thank you, Alex. Now, in McLean County, as we mentioned, Normal's fire department reporting the interstates there are impassable. They have multiple reports of accidents and pileups. We told you at 5 about I-39 southbound in El Paso closed because of traffic and accidents there. Massive pileup. Traffic diverted onto Illinois 251. I-74 closed near Leroy, and I-55 dealing with another major crash near Towanda.
Yeah, but road crews are still out trying to make the roads somewhat drivable. Darnisha Mitchell is live in the Twin Cities with what conditions are like there. Darnisha.
Everyone that I spoke with today, from McLean County EMA to Bloomington and Normal's Public Works, are telling residents to stay off the roads because of ice and poor visibility. And they're not kidding. I had to step inside of Bloomington Public Works here because the winds got so heavy and so difficult to navigate through.
You're watching 25 News at 6 with Tyler Lopez, Amber Kriska, Chief Meteorologist Chuck Collins, and Sports Director Jim Matson. 25 News. We've got you covered.